Psychological transitions. There is a moment in every human life that rarely gets noticed. It doesn't arrive with fireworks. It doesn't announce itself with a dramatic speech. Instead, it arrives quietly. A thought that no longer fits. A dream that suddenly feels too small. A version of yourself that begins to feel unfamiliar. And without realizing it, you step into one of the most powerful forces in human psychology. A transition. Imagine a bridge suspended in the fog. Behind you stands the person you've always been. Ahead of you stands someone you cannot fully see. The problem is that psychological transitions happen in the space between those two realities, and the human mind hates that space. We crave certainty. We want clear identities. We want to know exactly who we are and where we're going. But transitions demand something different. They demand uncertainty. Every major transformation in life begins with psychological discomfort. The student becoming an adult, the employee becoming a leader, the dreamer becoming a creator, the survivor becoming a person who finally learns to live again. Before the new identity can emerge, the old one must loosen its grip. And that's where most people struggle, because the mind often mistakes transition for failure. When old habits stop working, we think something is wrong. When familiar beliefs begin to crumble, we assume we're lost. When certainty disappears, we fear we're moving backward. But what if confusion is not a sign of collapse? What if it's evidence of growth? Think about a snake shedding its skin. For a period of time, the old skin becomes restrictive, uncomfortable, impossible to keep. Psychological transitions work the same way. The identity that once protected you can eventually become the thing that limits you. The mindset that helped you survive one chapter may prevent you from entering the next. And so life presents a challenge. Release what is familiar, even before you fully understand what comes next. This is why transitions feel so strange. You are no longer who you were, yet you are not fully who you are becoming. You exist between worlds, between certainty and possibility, between endings and beginnings, between the known and the unknown. But hidden within that uncomfortable space is something extraordinary, potential, because every meaningful transformation requires a period of psychological reconstruction. A time when old assumptions are questioned, new perspectives emerge, and identity begins rebuilding itself from the inside out. The people who grow the most are not those who avoid transitions. They are the ones who learn to walk through them, to trust the process, to tolerate uncertainty, to understand that becoming someone new is rarely a clean or comfortable experience, because every powerful chapter of your life begins the same way, with an ending. And every ending carries within it the invisible blueprint of a beginning. The transition is not the obstacle. The transition is the path. And on the other side of that path, a new version of you is waiting to emerge. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.